guys, welcome to a new vlog. Happy Sunday. So as you just saw, I started my Sunday at the coffee shop, just planning my week, kind of getting organized for the week and everything. And then I went to Target. I had to pick up like house essentials like paper towels, toilet paper, things like that, but I also ended up getting some skincare and some really fun things. I went to a super Target, so they had an Ulta in there, which what I was so excited about. So I ended up getting a few things. I'll show you guys what I got. And then I stopped by Trader Joe's to pick up some flowers mainly. I mentioned in my last vlog how I've been trying to get into flower arrangements. I tried to go last weekend to a coffee shop slash flower shop, but I just decided that every Sunday I want to buy my own flowers from like Trader Joe's or any grocery store and just make my own arrangements at home every single week. So that is what we're doing, and that's a new hobby for me that I want to like implement in my life. Everything's kind of placed randomly. So the first thing that I picked up is the Vaseline Intensive Care Cocoa Radiant Butter. I love using this moisturizer as just like a daily moisturizer when I get out of the shower. This stuff smells so good and it keeps me hydrated. So I was running low on the one that I had. Picked that up. I also picked up this Dove Sensitive Skin soap bar. I feel like it gives a really good clean, so picked up some of that. Then I also picked up this Ever's multi-surface cleaning wipes. This is in the scent Lemon and Mint. I like using these wipes to help me like maintain my apartment throughout the week, just like as a quick cleanup at the end of every night. The next thing I picked up is something that I don't typically get, but it's the Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelette by Up and Up. Now, I use a cleansing balm to remove my makeup, but I just wanted something that I can like quickly wipe off the makeup with the cleansing balm and then go in with my cleanser. I never use makeup towels to remove my makeup, and that's it. It's always like an additional step after using like a cleansing oil or a cleansing balm. This just makes the process a little bit easier, so don't come for me for that, because I already know makeup towels don't remove your makeup. I just like to use this in addition to my makeup oils and removers and all that. Some paper towels, nothing exciting there. And then I picked up, what is this? Vacuum bags for frozen things. Picked up aluminum foil. Again, nothing too exciting. Like I said, I had to pick up a lot of essentials. And then like I needed salt, Italian seasoning, paprika, things like that. I also picked up some toilet paper, so that was kind of what our Target trip mainly consisted of. But we went to the home section as I always do, and I just picked up these taper candles by the brand Threshold, and these are unscented. I love having these candles on my entryway table. I just think it gives it such a nice look, and I ran out of the taper candles that I had, so I needed to pick some up. And then I went into the hearth and hand section, and luckily they had one room spray left in the scent that I love. If you watched my last vlog, you know that I went to Target looking for this and they didn't have any in this scent, which is Canvas, but I picked up the candle version, which they're great, but I still wanted the room spray and they only had this one left. So I snagged me that one. But the things that I got at Ulta and like the skincare section, I picked up the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. This is supposed to be really good for oily, sensitive, acne-prone skin, which is skin that I have. I have oily, acne-prone skin, and I heard really good things about this. And I think I used this cleanser before, if I'm not mistaken, and I really, really liked it. So we'll see. I'm still like on the hunt for my go-to cleanser. So we'll see how this one does. And then I also picked up the Natrium Niacinamide Serum, and this is to help reduce pores, dark spots, and uneven skin texture. And I've actually used this before a few years ago. I used this religiously, and this helped my skin so much. I remember I went to get a facial, and my facialist, my skin specialist, commented on how good my skin was looking and the texture, and it's because of this product. This was the product that I was using at the time. For some reason, I stopped using it, but I'm back on. This stuff works. It's good. I love this brand in general. And then I picked up some Whey products, which I'm really excited to use. I picked up the Whey Scalp and Body Scrub in the scent St. Bart's, and I also picked up the body cream in the same scent. And if you've smelled this, or if you have this, you know it smells so good. It literally smells like a luxury vacation somewhere tropical. It just smells so fresh, so clean, tropical. And the scrub, yeah, the scrub and the body cream both smell the same, and they smell so good. I cannot wait to use this. Right now I'm gonna do like my everything shower. I'm gonna wash my hair, do my whole body care routine, and I'm gonna be using this today. So I'm so excited to be using this. But anyways, that's everything that I got at Target.
Hassan insane. What we doing?
Okay, so we are about to do our everything shower. If you know, you know. This is probably my favorite part of my Sunday routine. So I am deep conditioning my hair. We are scrubbing, shaving, moisturizing, the full skincare works. We're doing it all today. And I'm gonna use, I'll show you guys like once I actually do my everything shower, but I'm gonna be using the Whey Scalp and Body Scrub and the body cream that I picked up today, which I'm really excited to use. I'm gonna be using this. Right now for hair care products, I've been using the Lola V hair care line by Jennifer Aniston. I was sent their entire line, so I'm gonna be using that, and then I'll show you guys everything that I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna take off my makeup first. Anyways, let's get into this everything shower. Anything that I use, if I can, I'll link it down below, but let's get into So it is the next day. Today is Monday, and I pretty much have been spending today how I normally do. So on Mondays, I don't like to hit the ground running. I like to kind of ease my way into the week. So I don't have a heavy workload usually on Mondays. I like to take my time, plan, kind of brain dump, and just get ready for the week. So that's kind of what I've been doing today. I placed a grocery order for later today. It actually should be coming right now between 2 and 3 p.m. I scheduled it to come, and it's 2:11 right now, so it should be on its way. Yeah, it should be on its way. So yeah, I pretty much just have been doing things around the apartments, getting ready for the week. I just finished getting ready. So I actually used the new e.l.f. CC cream that I showed in my last vlog, I believe. And when I was putting it on and getting ready, I realized that I picked up the wrong CC cream. And I did not realize it, obviously. So I guess with the e.l.f. CC cream, I don't know if it's a new one or if I just didn't know about it, but they have like the regular CC cream, which is supposed to be like more natural finish matte, which is the one that I had originally. That's the one that I had in the shade that's too light for me. And then the new one that I got is a hydrating CC cream. And I already have really oily skin. So when I was putting it on for the first time, I was looking at my skin and I was like, why does it look so greasy? Right now it looks okay because, you know, I put my powders and everything, but the finish was so different. I don't know if I have the receipt to return it. I don't know if I kept it. It looks good, but I don't know if it's something that would look good, you know, if I'm out and about, especially in the warmer weather. I don't know how it would last on me because I do have oily skin. So yeah, sorry, I'm like all over the place. So anyways, that is what my Monday has been looking like. Just chill. We went on a walk, we planned a little bit. I still have some work to do. I'm kind of running behind, not behind, but I had a later start to my, sorry, let me get you guys situated. I had a later start to my day. I woke up a little bit later and I'm about to make my coffee right now, like I was saying. And after I make my coffee, I'm gonna make my flower bouquet. I showed you guys the flowers that I picked up yesterday from Trader Joe's. Right now, they're just all in a vase, and I just wanna make my little bouquet. I'm gonna make a TikTok/reel of me making it as well. I'm also gonna vlog it, but I wanna make like a cute little short form version of it. I'm gonna do that, and then afterwards I'm gonna sit down on my computer. I have not sat down at my computer other than to place the grocery order today, and I just want to do like a brain dump of ideas and things that are on my mind that I want to work on. So that's what today is looking like, but we're gonna make our coffee first. Chance to tell you guys how my everything shower went yesterday because my camera ended up dying as I was in the middle of doing my routine. It was more towards the end, so you guys didn't really miss much. I think it died when I was just putting on like my body butter, and after that I just put in some like leave-in conditioner in my hair, and that was pretty much it. But oh my goodness, that everything shower was everything, okay? Chef's kiss. But speaking of my camera, like I said, it died in the middle of it. And I don't know if I mentioned it on here. I know I shared on my Instagram stories. I actually got a new camera because my cat, if you guys follow me on Instagram and you saw my Instagram stories, you already know. But I think it was last week or the week before that. I think it was, yeah, last weekend. My cat actually, I was in the middle of filming a haul, like right here actually, and my cat knocked over my tripod and broke my camera. Let me actually show you guys what it looks like because I still have the camera. Okay, so this was the camera that I had been using since the start of my YouTube and everything. This is the Canon G7X. And as you can tell, the lens is sticking out, and if I try to close it or turn it on or off, it won't. It has an error message, and then the viewfinder is like hanging on for dear life. So yeah, last weekend she knocked over my tripod, broke my camera. I was so upset. I've had this camera since 2020 and it's been good to me. I really did like this camera, and you know, I think it's an amazing camera. So when it broke, I was researching on different cameras to get. I was debating between getting a newer version of this or another one of this, or between the one that I have now, which is the Sony ZV-1, I believe. And as I was doing my research, these were the two most comparable. I feel like if you make vlogs or any types of videos, you probably either have the Canon or you have the Sony. They are like the most comparable, I guess. And after like doing my research, I decided to go with the Sony for a few reasons. Really do love my Canon, and I am gonna try to get it fixed. Actually, I'm gonna see if, you know, I can still work with it. I would love to have both cameras if possible. But the reason why I ended up going with the Sony is because one, the Sony can shoot in 4K. The Canon can only shoot up to 1080, which is still amazing quality, but 4K is obviously a little better. And the other reason why I ended up choosing the Sony, the focus is so much better than the Canon. So if I bring this iced coffee to you, immediately the camera is going to focus on the coffee and everything else is going to be blurred out. And on the Canon, the focus was not the best. I found that I always had to like tap on the screen to get whatever I was trying to get in focus to focus, or it just wouldn't focus and it was terrible. So that is why I ended up going with the Sony. So this is like the first full vlog that I'm filming with my new camera, and so since using it a few times, the only complaint that I have about it so far is that the camera battery dies so quickly. I mean, I could easily buy a second battery and just have that a second battery always charged, so it's an easy fix, but it's also really annoying to have a camera die so quickly. With my Canon, I could film for hours before it died on me. So that's the only thing. And obviously the format on this camera is a little bit different than my Canon, and it's just been kind of like getting used to the new settings. This one isn't touchscreen, the Canon was touchscreen, so I find myself trying to like touch the screen and like change things, and obviously I can't do that. I think I kind of like where it's at now as far as lighting, but yeah. So anyways, we got a new camera. I just made my coffee. We are going to make our flower arrangement. I think I want to do it right here. Like I said, I want to film it for TikTok and Instagram. It is so gloomy out though, and the lighting is terrible. On the camera, it looks okay because the quality is a lot better, but the lighting is really dark, so I'm hoping that the quality looks okay on my phone. But I'm just putting out some paper. I can't remember where I got this from. Okay, cool. So my groceries should be here in a bit. They are a few minutes away, so perfect timing. But I'm just gonna lay some paper right here so I don't make too much of a mess. These also really come in handy for moving, to wrap like your glassware and things like that. So these papers are very, very versatile. Groceries are here. I didn't get a lot. We didn't need much. I just needed like a few things. I'm just gonna put them away really quickly. I got broccoli, lemons, avocados. I picked up another tart cherry juice for my City Girl mocktail. Green onions, vanilla syrup because I was running low, Parmesan cheese, and pack of thinly sliced, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. That was it. I'm gonna put these away really quickly so I can make my flowers. Ugh, these lemons are hard. That's one thing I don't like about doing like a grocery order delivery is you never know what kind of produce they're gonna get you. Let's see. Oh my gosh, the avocados too are extremely hard. Whatever, first world problems. Hydrangeas. These are green dragon. We have roses, of course. These are Mum's Big Bunch. And then we got these really, really pretty tulips. Just a little disclaimer, if you guys are gonna do something like this, or if you have flowers at all in your home or plants, and you have pets, please, 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 please make sure that if they are toxic to your pets, you keep them away. So I don't keep as many flowers in my apartment as I would like, because most of the flowers that I like are toxic. Roses are not toxic, so if I do have flowers in my home, more times than not, it's going to be roses. However, I do have some flowers that I know are toxic to my cats. So I am being very mindful to keep my bouquet away from my cats. This bouquet that I'm making is going to go into my office, and my cats are not allowed in there unless I'm in there. And usually when I'm in there, they're kind of like doing their own thing. These will be on my desk and they will not be in my office when I'm not in there. So these will be safely away from them. But just as a little disclaimer, if you have pets, please, please, please make sure you're like researching, you know, what's toxic to your pets. I know, like for me, I really love essential oils. I have an oil diffuser, but I don't use it because most essential oils are toxic to cats or pets in general. So that's the sacrifice that I make for them. That's just something to keep in mind. But anyways, I'm gonna get started on this. This is not a tutorial by any means. This is just something that I'm doing for fun, for myself. I am gonna shoot B-roll for Instagram, so I'm gonna make this into just like a montage thing, and then I'll show you guys the end result after.
Okay. There comes a time when you've got to have change. But very seldom do you have this type of change. This is simply a tall, handsome, good-looking dude. Okay. Who is it, girl?
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess you made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they pour when I'm thinking about you. Ooh, no. I've been thinking about you. No. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? Or do you not think so far?
I think it came out so pretty. Look at that. I did end up using most of the stems. I had maybe like three or four stems left, but I ended up filling up the whole thing, and I think she is gorgeous, if I do say so myself. This is probably like my favorite side because everything's kind of like doing what it needs to be doing. And honestly, it was a lot of fun. It was very therapeutic. I had some music playing in the background. I had my iced coffee, and it was therapeutic, but not as therapeutic as it could be, only because I was like vlogging from two different cameras. But this is definitely something that I am going to want to do weekly or bi-weekly, depending on how long these flowers last me. Usually when I change out the water every few days, the flowers end up lasting me like over a week and a half. So I think if I maintain the flowers, change them, I'll probably be doing a new bouquet every 2 weeks, every other week. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's definitely a hobby that I want to continue. If you've been thinking about trying out a new hobby, this is your sign to maybe give floral arrangements a try. And honestly, this was very inexpensive and it was a lot more fun creating my own bouquet versus like just buying one at the store. Don't get me wrong, I love that, but it's just so much more creative and so much more fun, in my opinion, to create your own bouquet the way that you want it, with the colors that you want. This was pretty inexpensive. You don't have to get as many flowers as I did, but I wanted like a bigger bouquet. I know if I were to have bought in something like this at the store already made, this would have been like a good $60 maybe, but altogether I think the flowers were like 30 something. So if you follow me on Instagram, I just went on a little rant on my stories. Not really a rant, it was literally just me voicing my opinion on something that I've had an opinion about for a while. And one thing that I'm trying to do more of in 2024 is to share my opinions more, even if they aren't positive opinions, or even if it might be like an unpopular opinion. Obviously, like I have a podcast where I talk about my opinions all the time, but when it comes to like the possibility of upsetting people, I think a part of me still holds on to the idea of wanting people to like me, but I realize by trying to get everyone to like me, I'm not really speaking to anyone, if that makes sense. So I'm really trying my best in 2024 to be more myself. Not that I'm not myself or that I haven't been myself, but there have been parts of myself since I've started creating content that I just haven't shared, whether it's my unpopular opinions about things, which we'll get into, like my funny side, my silly side that my best friend sees but no one really else sees, you know. And of course I have boundaries, and when it comes to my private life, I like to keep that private, but I do want to show more of me so that I can find people who are also like me, because that's another thing that I'm trying to work on in 2024 is finding my community, building my community, and having a really engaged community. But I feel like in order for that to happen, I have to be my authentic self fully, and I haven't really been that since I started creating my content. I've always shown my perfect self, but not other aspects of myself. So anyways, I decided to share on my stories an opinion that I have, or like a thought that came to mind today. When I was scrolling on Instagram this morning, I saw a post and it like triggered this thought, and I was kind of going off on a tangent to my boyfriend about it, and I thought to myself, I should share this like with my community. Like, this is what I need to do. Like, I need to be more open in this way. So I shared it, and so far a lot of people are like agreeing with it, you know, and all that. But basically what I said in that story is how I love like health and wellness. Health and wellness has been like a big part of my life, and it's something that I'm actively working on, and a lot of my content in the past has been health and wellness related, but I'm trying to shift away from that because I have noticed in the health and wellness community, there is a lot of judgment and shame when it comes to how people choose to live their lives, the food that they choose to eat. And in my little rant that I did, I said, you know, like, I love Pilates, I love going on my walks, I love drinking my smoothies and taking my vitamins, I love promoting a healthy but balanced lifestyle, and that is the key, is balance. So although I love those things, your girl also loves pasta and pizza and eating out, and sometimes I drink soda, and sometimes I have things that are not healthy. Sometimes I go weeks without really working out, and that's okay. And listen, there's nothing wrong with sharing information and sharing facts and sharing healthier alternatives. Like, I do that. And I think it's great to have like the knowledge and the information, especially like if you didn't grow up living a healthy lifestyle. I know for me, I didn't grow up that way, and I had to do my own research, and I had to change my health and wellness habits. You know, so I'm thankful for the information that there is out there, so that I can decide to make the choices that I want to make in my life. But something that I've noticed in the health and wellness community is sometimes when people are sharing like healthier alternatives to something, or when they're sharing like why you shouldn't eat X, Y, and Z, it almost comes with a tone of judgment and shaming. And that's just something that I cannot stand. Like, if you want to share information, by all means share information, share the healthier alternatives. I think that's amazing. But don't shame other people for choosing not to live like you or live that way. Because listen, I know exactly what's in the food that I eat. I know what's in my hot Cheetos. I know what's in my vanilla syrup that isn't sugar-free. And guess what? I am okay with that. I have decided that I'm okay with that. And I choose to make conscious, healthy, balanced decisions, and some weeks I'm healthier than others, and I am okay with that. So moral of the story, you do you. If you want to live a super clean, healthy lifestyle, do that, boo. But don't shame other people if they don't also want to live like you. That was my little rant of the day. I still love my health and wellness things. I love, you know, implementing new habits. I love prioritizing my health and wellness, and I'm okay with having certain foods or certain things that maybe aren't the healthiest. That is a decision that I have chosen to make for myself, and I am okay with that. Okay.